Gary, after all the preparation ahead of the series, what do you feel like the team's confidence level is heading into it?
We're in a good spot. We just got to come out, take care of the ball, do what we're supposed to do, be locked in, and just play basketball the right way, gang rebound, and do all the little things, win 50-50 balls, and I think we'll be in a good spot.
What are the keys to taking care of the ball? That's a theme that keeps coming up.
Don't turn it over. It's pretty simple. Hit singles. Don't try to hit the home run pass or play, every time. Just hit singles and run our stuff and do what we're supposed to do. And I think if we do that, we'll take care of it and get the shots that we want.
I think it was Jimmy the other day was saying that you're the guy who steadies things down, like in the huddle and everything, kind of calms everyone down.
There's a handful of us, but it's just a good reminder just to stay solid, keep it simple. Like I said, hit singles, and just be solid. I think the more times we can be solid each possession, a good thing will come out of that possession.
How much is composure a part of that in this series? You got two teams that don't really like each other. They're very physical. They get after it. How much is staying composed?
It's a big part, It's money time, essentially, playoff run. So, lock in. We have a lot of guys that's been in these situations in playoffs. So, follow their lead, be composed, be calm, don't get too hyped up, and, just stay to the game plan.
Have you guys talked about that?
You should have. Do you feel like that's an advantage you guys should have specifically over them?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we got 3-4 guys in the lineup that has been in this situation and knows what it takes, and knows how to manage games. So, like I said, follow them, be calm, be chill, and don't get sped up, and I think we'll be all right.
Given the content of this Houston roster, some fiery guys, do you expect it to be a chippy, kind of combative series in any way?
Absolutely. It's been like that the whole year. So, I think now is even more just to, hopefully the refs let us play and, let us go down there and be physical. So, I like that. I like that type of game. So, hopefully it is, and looking forward to it.
Is there a lot of conversation on the court with these guys?
With us?
Between the two teams, you and the Rockets.
Oh, no, not really.
No?
Yeah. Draymond might feel differently, but you got to ask Draymond.
Is there anything you do in particular to help yourself stay composed and maybe stay calm when it gets really heated?
Smile. Yeah. Just smile and, be grateful for these type of moments. Have fun with them. And at the end of the day, it's just basketball, but it's meaningful basketball, so that's the best part about it.
It feels like over the 5 meetings, they've thrown a lot at you guys strategically.
Yeah.
Are you expecting anything different? Do you think they have anything else, up their sleeve?
I don't think so. I don't know what really they can do differently, but, we don't worry about what they're going to do or what their game plan is. It's just more about ourselves and running our stuff with pace and structure. And I think if we run our stuff, we'll be all right.
Gary, you guys talked about that as a team, like staying composed and not letting Houston upset you guys with their whatever they might do?
No, like I said, we got 3 big leaders that have been here and knows how to settle things down and get back to our pace of the game. So we're just going to follow them, and they're going to get us in the right spots and right tempo. So I don't think we're too worried about getting sped up.
What's the challenge of defending Alper and Şengün as a team, and what are the keys for you guys to defending them?
Just make it difficult. Make their touches and every contest every shot, and just continue to make it hard on them each possession. Just make them work.
What kind of like the game prep for this series tell you about what type of series you expect?
Take care of the ball, play our game, normal stuff. They're aggressive, so taking care of the ball is going to be important.
They're not maybe your kind of traditional type of offense where they have the perimeter star scorer that you guys know you can lock into. What about what they do offensively do you guys need to kind of contain?
I think their defense is their best offense a lot of times, so taking care of the ball takes care of a lot of that.
What are the keys for rebounding as a smaller group against their size?
Hitting bodies, going in there, and actively thinking about it. If you don't think about rebounding, then a lot of times you might not crash, you might not box out, then they got an advantage, so make sure you're thinking about it.
How important is a quick start to possibly minimize a road crowd like this?
we'd definitely like to have a good start, quick start, but it's a playoffs and it's a long game, so don't put too much focus on that no matter how it goes.
They have plenty of fiery guys on their roster. Do you expect this to be a chippy, physical series in that regard?
It's going to be aggressive. Everybody's the playoffs, so it usually is. Got to play hard, got to put it all on the line. So I think so.
What have you learned about this Rockets group in particular in prior matchups this season?
We played them a lot, so kind of similar to what I've been saying. That they play fast, they play hard. Defense is a focus, and they crush the boards.
Gary talked about the importance of hitting singles and not trying to hit home runs when you're trying to take care of the ball. In your mind, what's the key to avoiding turnovers?
They play with a lot of pressure. So, like he said, hitting singles, not trying to make home run plays, not trying to win the game in one play. Just taking it possession by possession.
You guys obviously have a ton of playoff experience with Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy. Brandin has literally no games. You have, I think, 25 from a couple years ago, 23 and 22. What did you learn in those playoff games you played? How different is the playoffs in your experience?
Yeah, everybody, it's all eyes on everything, so it's more the plays where somebody might usually just stand in the corner and might not crash the boards. They're going to crash the boards. It's an opportunity. The ball's on the floor. Somebody's going to make the extra effort to go get it, so you got to meet that. And the biggest difference off the court, too, is just that everything is dramatized. If you hit a shot, that you hit in the normal season, in the regular season, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal.
Right.
But in the playoffs, oh, you're a great player, you're amazing, this and that. Same thing if you miss that shot, then you're like, oh, you're a bad player, da da da. So that's just keeping your composure, staying even keeled.
How different is this time around for you? Like, previous playoffs, you kind of got your way into the rotation. This time around, you're starting game one. How different is knowing that going into these playoffs?
I wouldn't say. It's different. Obviously, just going in, preparing, and just being in the prep. But once the game starts, it really not much of a difference. I guess you could even say it was harder the other way because you got less of an opportunity, less of a chance to get out there and make something happen, and then you always feel like it can go the other way too. So, but it's the same. It's high-pressure basketball, so it's hard to really compare.
We've talked for 4 years about kind of the winding path you've taken up and down, but how much did, even through some of the lack of playing time at times in the regular season, how much did what you did in those playoffs kind of prove to yourself that you were a player in this league, even at times when you weren't in the regular season rotation?
Yeah, I think playoffs is the highest pressure, highest intensity basketball. So if you can play at that speed, with that attention, then you can play at any time. So I think I definitely did notice that from playing, and then, like we always say, it's so much that's out of your control in the season and on the team. But once I know I can play in college, I know I played in high school and all of that, but getting to the NBA and doing it in the playoffs definitely does tell myself that, you can do it all season. It's just the opportunity is different. You might not get to.
After guarding Ja last game, what goes into keeping Jalen Green in check?
I don't want to get too much into the game plan of it, but, just giving him his attention.
Where would you say you are right now with your jump shot?
Feel good.
You hurt your thumb?
Nah, I'm good.